What's up, my legends? It's Scion. We are back, and I am going to actually show you. Let's go to the inbox. We are going to have Orochimaru coming in really soon. Defeat Sasuke Uchiha, which is not hard at all, really, and acquire Orochimaru fragments. Now, they didn't really change anything, so this is just going to be another event, and you get Orochimaru. Now, what I want to do this video is talk about the characters themselves. Now, I want to just say straight up, there's no such thing as a bad character in this game. Anybody, once you get them to 60,000 power, is annoying. Doesn't matter what it is, no matter what they can, even Ino, because nobody uses Ino in this game, but she's annoying too. So we're going to basically talk about the characters overall, and this is going to be my opinion. This is not a top 5 or top 10 or 15, 20 or anything like that. It's just my opinion on it. By all means, in the comment section, leave what you feel that you think the characters are, but kind of my usefulness is the characters that I'm using right now. But don't take that, because if I got other skills or other characters, I probably would use them as well. So starting off, of course, is the franchise Naruto himself. He's pretty tanky, and his abilities is all based around his Rasengan, which is, he has probably like the highest scaling super in the game, especially when you get most of his ability stuff down here, like the Rasengan. Majority of all the characters like that, but if you look at Naruto compared to the other characters, his Rasengan scales to unimaginable level. It's really scary. So Kakashi Sensei, I don't know. I really don't know. I consider him like middle road. He has good range. He can get in close, and his ultimate kind of is a little bit because I don't understand how the computer hits AoE, but whenever I do it, it doesn't hit AoE. It's kind of really triggering. It triggers me a lot, like to say the least, but he's like average to me. Then you have Itachi. Itachi is the free-to-play dream, right? If you even if you don't get his ult, all you need is his shotgun shuriken spam and his fireball, and you're good. You don't even need the dash or the dodge, or whatever else like this. It's good if you get it, but you don't need it. He can do the job of an ultimate character by himself. Especially they seem to give the shuriken. Like, I'm gonna level up the shuriken shotgun spam and just blow people up with that without average. Like, I'm not gonna get his ult apparently, like the game, because the game hates me, but it's what it is. Maybe in the future I'll get his ult, and then it'll be more complete, but it's what it is. Now Sasuke is the same way. Now I'm gonna give you a little bit of a hint on Sasuke. Sasuke is a nightmare when you get him to high level, especially if you put some dodge tools on him. I fought a guy, I killed his entire team in the attack, and for whatever reason I couldn't kill his Sasuke. He dodged everything. Like, he killed my whole team. Like, he stalled long enough to get his ult again. After he did the ult already the first time, it came back and he killed my entire team with his Sasuke's ultimate. And I was sitting there like, I wish I recorded that, because it's the biggest bullshit I've ever seen in my life. But he's a dodge character, and when you use his eye skill, pretty much he can like damn near dodge everything if you have ninja tools on him. So it's pretty annoying. I don't know how that guy did that, but it's the first time I've seen it, and the first time I've ever seen anybody use Sasuke in that manner, and it worked, because he killed my entire team like that. Now Shizune is like kind of like a must. She has her buff with her chakra buff, and then she has her heal, and then she has her poison over time fog, which goes through objects. Like, if you ever notice the computer, when they use her, the fog will go right through everything. It doesn't care about anything and cause damage to all things in this way, so it's pretty good. Now Gaara with his cheating ass ultimate, like, he can be nowhere near you. Like, your character can be like 10 meters away or some shit like that, and he used that ultimate and still kill you. He's super tanky, so getting him up to like 60k in your base with all his skills, he's a problem. He'll kill a team by himself because they won't be able to hardly kill him. Sarada is the DPS queen of the game right now. You guys already know, everybody's seen it already. You level up her shuriken spam and get her up to like 80,000. She one-shot stuff, which is kind of like funny because all the other Uchiha don't necessarily perform like that beyond Itachi. Itachi's pretty strong, but you know, I don't get it. Anyway, Guy has an okay super, but he's kind of like, to me, a fluff character because he just runs all over the place. He's pretty fast. His run speed is pretty fast, so he's really annoying if you have him in as a last person. Like that's why I put him out in the base, because I know watch people AI wise, the AI doesn't know what to do with Guy. And then on top of that, when people are actually playing him, if you separate a team and they end up facing Guy 101, no, they're done. Temari, I kind of don't know what to do with her. She's a ranged character, but she doesn't seem to scale well enough or do enough damage to merit really using her all that much. I do have her in the base, and she does pick people off once in a while, but I imagine that I would have to have like her ultimate or something like that, or you know, or maybe give her up to like 60 or 70k to see if she would be really that much of a danger, but not so much early game. Tenten, same thing as Temari. It's kind of like she needs her ultimate and she needs more power. Like I tried putting both of them at 50 before just to see what happened in my base, to see if they would help defend the base more, and they didn't. Like people just ignored them basically. Konohamaru, I can't find a reason to actually use him, even though he's 5-star. He just happened to get 5-star. I can't find a reason to use him, to be honest with you guys. Lee is actually pretty good. If you guys get in and use his skills, like his self-heal and all that type of stuff, he's pretty good. He's good for a sustained team. I just don't have any use for him right now because I don't have all his skills, but he's pretty good. Asuma, he's an average ninja at best. I wouldn't use him for anything. He's okay. Like if you have all his skills, it's not bad to throw him out there in your team or whatever else, but Choji in this game is just not impressive at all. He's just really not. Let's just awaken him now. Why not? I don't care. Skip. Get him up to 5-star. He's still not impressive, but he's up to 5-star now. Let's go ahead. Kasame, I actually ran into somebody using, because even though we don't have his ult, like they were using them, and his water shark spam actually hurt. Like it almost killed one of my teammates, and I was like, bro, what the hell power are you? It was pretty good overall, so I was sleeping on him. He has some good scaling on his skills, but not so much usable. Neji is a above average person. I wouldn't use him. He's more or less like a tank. Like I don't use him, but he's pretty good. I wouldn't use him much in the team, but if you have all his skills, by all means go ahead and rock him out because he's a good tank character. Deidara is probably one of the underrated people in the game because of his ult. And actually, you know what? People overuse the ult, but they kind of ignore the rest of the stuff. He's a good range character. He has good defense, which is, you know, ironic because you would think he wouldn't have that, but he's actually pretty good in that department, and he can kind of like one-shot a lot. So if you have his skills and he has the ultimate, make full advantage of it because he can actually wipe out a team that's defending if allowed to. And if he's the last person alive, he could probably kill an entire team by himself because his ult works the same way as Gaara's ult. Pretty much, even if they're not even near him, somehow it still hits him. Like he just, the splash damage, even though it doesn't show up, it still hits like a large range. Speaking of that, you have Sakura. So I don't even know if you ever noticed Sakura's ult. It will hit from the point of where she jumps to where she lands in a big ass box. So if she stands where she is in this picture right here, and she lands over here where Ninja Tools is, everything in that area right there is going to die if they do not get out of that area. That's just the way her ult works. I don't know. It's gotta be a bug because there's no way, or it's either a bug or they don't have all the assets in to actually show the area and range, because you know she's pretty much doing the slam into the ground that she always does in the anime. I don't think that that's being animated. The same thing with Gaara and the same thing with Deidara. I don't think it's being animated, and that's why it looks like that, because they just hit a gigantic area, and then you're like, well, how the hell did I get hit by it? And it's just one of those things where they just probably have to fix that in the future. It's probably a bug. But her heal is like, it's okay. And her overall kit is good because she increases attack power, which is good. So if you have her out there, and like I've seen somebody actually use Shizune and Sakura in the same team, and they were annoying. Like I could hardly do anything to them, and I lost because Sakura eventually got me with her ultimate. I just didn't control her, and it was just down to Shizune and Sakura, and I still lost. So it's not a bad team to actually have defend your base. Like that's pretty good, especially if you upgrade both the heals. Like they keep spam out the heal, which is what happened to me. Like that's what people were like, doing. Like really strong heals. Like there's nothing that you can kind of do if you don't put immediate pressure on the team like that. They're just gonna outlast you. So you have Sakura right here. I think I have her in. Yeah, she's working in the restaurant. Get in the kitchen, Sakura. Anyway, Boruto. Boruto, I really don't have an opinion on him. I don't use him. I haven't seen anybody really use him. Like, to be honest with you, he's the only character that I have like zero opinion on. Like, you see how much stuff I have for him. I think he's working somewhere too. Isn't he? Oh no, I don't have him working somewhere. So let's just level him real quick. Still don't have an opinion on him. He needs an ult. Alright, so he's going to 4-star. I think he's going to be just under 5. Yeah, he needs 7 more for 5. So, that's Boruto. Alright, Kiba. I don't even care about Kiba because he's the troll of this fucking game, and they keep giving you his skills, so you're not getting any opinion out of him from me. Hinata, and it pains me to say this about Hinata. Hinata is the most useless character in this game. It's just because of her skill set. They did not give her scaling. They did not do well with her power overall. For whatever reason in this particular game, they do not like her. I don't get it. Like her gentle step, if you look at the scaling on everything, like she's a good tank, but Neji's better. Which is kind of like should happen. It should happen because Neji was better than her in the anime, but they put her too much middle ground. She needs something else. They need to fix her stuff overall. Like you see, I don't even use her cards on her because they usually come at 4 and 5 star more than other people. So I use her cards on other ninja rather than use on her. It hurts me to say this because I'm a super Hinata fan. Like I wish I could find somebody in IRL who looks like her, and I probably would marry her, but there's nothing I can do about this character. She's just not good in this game. And I know a lot of people get triggered because you can't say anything bad about Hinata, but she's not that good. I don't know what else you guys want me to say. She's like, if you have a difference between her and Neji, use Neji. Like, I'm not gonna just sit there and say I'll never use her, but she's just out of everybody in the whole game, for some reason they made her not great. Even Haku has more use with his skill set over Hinata, which is sad, including Ino, which really triggers me because I don't really like Ino as a character. I mean, she's sexy and all that, but I still don't like her as a character in this game. But she still is more useful than Hinata. Shino is kind of cool because he has crowd control, and he's a little bit annoying with his bugs, and they give you his kit relatively easy. Like it's one of the easiest 3 kits to get in the game. And the same thing with Kankuro. They give you Kankuro stuff a lot over the course. So probably the easiest people to get all of their skills is Kankuro, Shino, Ino, Kiba with his bitch ass. Well, you automatically get Boruto's. Asuma, Lee, Konohamaru, Choji, Tamari. You get Sarada's automatically. And the other one that actually is pretty easy to get all 3 is Shizune. Surprisingly, like it's really easy to get Shizune's full kit minus her ult. So yeah, that's a thing. And also Naruto is not that hard to get either. Sasuke's was actually a little bit harder. Naruto, relatively, it's not that hard to get his, even though I don't have his spin around one, but still not hard to do it. Other than that, that's all I got for you guys. That's my opinion on all the characters. It could be changed over the courses if I get more skills to make them more useful, but that's the way I kind of use them and rank them. And as I said, who's right here in power is like who I would use. Sarada I'm going to use later. I'm not going to use her right now because I just don't feel the need to. And it's kind of broken and cheesy the way she's being used now anyway. I don't feel right using her that way right now. I would just sit in the base. But yeah, I'll catch you guys later. Be legendary and hope to see you soon. Good luck on your rolls too, because like I said, this game is just pain and tears when it comes to rolls. Like it's just not nice at all.